everybody, it's Lori with Let's Stamp with Lori, and today we're going to make these cute little Ghirardelli treat holders. So let's get started. I first took some very vanilla cardstock. I cut this at 3 by 8 and I scored it on both ends at 3 7/8. I'm also used some of our copper foil. It is 1 5/8 by 2 3/4. And our little brightly gleaming DSP, that's going to be at 1 1/4 by 2 3/4. And it's just pretty, really pretty on each side. And first I did also cut some paper into 2 1/2 inch strips of the very vanilla. And I'll show you what we're going to use. We're going to use the Night of Navy. And I'm using the Christmas Gleaming bundle. It has this cute stamp set, and also you're going to get 2 punches that match this. So we're going to use our Night of Navy. Here's one that we're using here. I'm going to use 3 of them. As you can see, I've laid 2 down flat and 1 I've put up on the dimensionals. So we're going to do 3 of these. And I'll show you how easy these are to line up. You're just going to turn your punch over and you're going to line this up where you like the way the outline looks. That easy. Whoops. And then you can also, they will lay the other way. So see, you can just perfectly get it lined up the way you would like it. And you can even do, and if you've done it a little sideways like that, you'll just tear that off, and then look, you're able to maneuver it. Just as long as you have a little piece there on the side, you're going to be able to get it to be line up. Okay. Whoops. I did that one just a little crookedy. And there we go. So we've got that done, and I've been wondering what I was going to use my bronze Stampin' Blend for, and I went ahead and I colored in the top of the bulb here using my bronze. So we'll get the Night of Navy out of our way. I've done this, and to get our little points here, I didn't go crease these yet. I'm just going to barely put them together here. And I'm going to use our trio punch. And it really can just give you, 3 different options of your corners. So I'm going to put this in, and you can always tell on the other side kind of where you're at. You do need to lay this down though, because it does take a little bit of your might there. And see, you can kind of see, okay, I've got that one there. I want to move it over a little bit. And just make sure you've got that line back up. Press down hard. Voila. So now that we've done that, we've got our sides where we're going to put our copper trim. We're going to go ahead and stamp again. As you can see, I did both sides with our stamp. On this sample, I'm just going to do it right in the middle just to show you an option. So here's our pretty trim here. And I'm just going to set that right underneath my hole here. Can you see that? So I'm just going to do one this time. So now I've got that, I'm going to, while I've got my ink out, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my Merry Christmas. And it is already all the way flat, so all that's going to come out is the Merry Christmas. Because we're fixing to use the big shot, so I might as well go ahead and get this one out too. And I'll show you how you can do both at the same time. But see how it lines up perfectly? If you don't like the way it looks, stamp again, press harder if you need to, and see, look, it's a little darker. So now we're going to go to our big shot. Now I use the rectangle oops, the rectangle stitched. I really do love all these new stitched. You can get the bird's nest. You really do need to, if you haven't invested in these are really great to have. So here's our big shot here. Oops, let me get this out of the way. I'm just going to lay this down. I'm going to put this over on my Merry Christmas. Now, I'm not going to worry that my edges, there's no blue on them because I am going to cut those off. So I'm just want the top and the bottom to be lined up. Let's see, and I'll take this off. And see, it's going to have the edges are going to be still left there. I'm just going to take my scissors. I'm just going to cut right there. And the other edge. And look, you would never know that it wasn't, you know, just stamped that way. So I'll set that off to the side. Now I'm going to use this same stitched framelit. And I'm going to lay it right below my pretty trim here. And you can get it up as high as you want. You know, you just kind of measure it the way you would like your candy to be sticking out. And I'm going to lay that like that. I'm going to go through my big shot. And you are able to get more plates if you need more plates for your big shot. Stampin' Up! Has got those and they'll all work for you now. So now we've got it all. So now we're going to go ahead and attach our DSP to our copper foil with our snail adhesive or whatever snail. If you like the Tombow glue better, just use whichever adhesive you like the best. And I just kind of made that in the middle here. And on some of these, I guess when I had measured, I just didn't get it right on the 8 there. So you can just trim that up a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and attach that to our base here. Well, if it'll come out. Had some trouble with my refills lately. They're not wanting to be cooperative. And I'm going to lay that just kind of in the middle underneath the little hole there. Okay, now let's get that glue off here. Now we're going to attach our bells here. And these ornaments are really cute. So I can just lay them, you can lay them however you want. You can tilt them, you know, whichever way. I had one of the ladies, she just put one bell on and then attached the second one. So really just the sky's the limit on how you would want to tilt them. I'll separate these a little further apart this time, just to kind of give you a different glance of them. This one I'm going to use my dimensionals, and as you can see on some of the other ones I actually even used mine off to the side because they lined up perfectly. Let's see these here. I'm going to put this one in the middle. And then we're going to do the same thing with our Merry Christmas. And let me show you how you can sit there with these edges. You can always use every little bit, you know, of your dimensionals. And you just sit there and kind of line it up and say, okay, I need that much of it. Cut it. And there you go. And so that way you've not wasted any of your adhesive. Your snail dimensionals, I'm sorry, not adhesives. Well, I guess it is an adhesive. Take your paper off. You're going to put your Merry Christmas there in the middle. Ta-da! We're going to use these holiday dimensionals. I know I've been using a lot of these. These are just so glad Stampin' Up! Made different colors for us. Put that in the middle there. Okay. Now all we need to do is our copper foil. And I'm just going to do about 10 inches. If you make your hole, you know, of course, closer, you're not going to need that much. But mine, I did actually, luckily, do mine a little far enough apart, I think. Sometimes I struggle where I do it too small, then I do it too long. I may have actually done it correctly for a change. All else fails, look at... Nobody's going to know, are they? And then I just tied it up. Hopefully I grabbed enough there. Oh my goodness, I think I actually did. Ah! And then see if you think it's going to be too big, you can pull that back out a little bit and just kind of work it. Hopefully now I can get it. It's going to be too small. And if all else fails, start over. I'm sorry. Okay. See, that's what I get for being a smart aleck and thinking I just had it perfect. I should have known better. Ta-da! Now play with it. When it's tied. Okay. So then if you think, okay, that side needs to be a little shorter, you can come over here. Ta-da! And then, you know, play with it a little bit more. If all else fails, play, play, play. And just hope somebody knew you went to all that trouble and time. Okay, so there you go. Here's our little Ghirardelli. And look, it actually matches the blue. So there you go. Now there is a punch in our annual catalog that fits these a little tighter. But like I said, I love these stitched rectangles, so I really wanted to use that. And on this one, you can see I did have, like I said, I used two sides. My mine's a little tighter on that one. This one, you can actually, if you wanted to, put some ribbon around your bell here. So here are, let me get this out of the way. Here are the instructions. You can catch me, you can shop at my store at lorymorlock.stampinup.net. If you're interested in the new mini catalogs coming, it's celebration. Woohoo! January, February, and March. Let me know. I will get these in the mail to you. If I haven't already sent one to you, just let me know. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram. Be sure to subscribe and share with all your friends my YouTube channel. You have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.